don't sound it, but yes.
It's all right. And we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me as always, we have Fada.
Being an adult is trash.
Being an adult is trash. It might be just us two, so it's usually Harlem Heat. So we're gonna be, which is good anyway, because most of us we're gonna be talking about wrestling, and This, and we got other topics that we get into, but most of it's gonna be about wrestling, especially since John Cena's last match was just Saturday, and Saturday night. To me, I actually thought Saturday night main event was kind of cool, with the exception of some botches, and a lot of people didn't like the ending of it, especially Gunther tapping making John Cena tap out in his last match ever, and it was actually in DC, and people was booing the hell out of Triple H. So I come to you, Fada. What did you think about Saturday night's main event, and how you feel about John Cena's retirement and how he went out?
I hope he has a happy retirement. As you can see, I'm not really, bruh. I've been watching that man since 2002. I'm good. I'm not finna cry no tears or nothing like that. I'm finna just say thank you and focus on the people that we got right now. That man didn't even want to make a big deal out of his motherfucking retirement, but because y'all niggas love him so much, he tried to put on a show for you. So there you go. It's over now. Hold that, nigga. Anyway, um, Saturday night main event was decent. Shout out to Obafemi. He's literally killing it right now, and he's not even in his. It's not even been like 4 years, and he's killing it. So, love to see that. Shout out to Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Shout out to TNA. I've been watching TNA since '06. Shout out to them. I love seeing, you know, bruh. And not only that, but he's the current X Division champion going against the first ever X Division champion in motherfucking AJ Styles, champion versus champion. So you definitely love to see that full circle moment. As for, it was a women's match. Who was it? It was fucking
Bailey and Sol Ruka.
what was the women's match again? Yeah, shout out to Soul Ruker. You know what I'm saying? Black excellence again. Yes, she's half black. She don't look it. Um, you know what I'm saying? Soul Snatcher is the new RKO. I'm saying it right now. That move is too hype.
That move is
You know what
very
I'm
hype.
saying? So, and also Soul Ruka is a fucking monster in the ring. Like, I don't know if you peeped, but she is a fucking monster. So I think the right decision was made for Bailey to lose that match, even though Bailey's kind of going on a downturn right now. But like the thing I'm gonna say about Bailey is that's a Hall of Famer. She literally carried WWE during the pandemic era. You know what I'm saying? She's a first ever motherfucking tag team champion, the first one. So you gonna put some respect on her name, regardless of whether she's on WrestleMania or not. You gonna put some motherfucking respect on her name. Another thing too, Bailey is a star maker. If you have a match with Bailey, or if she puts you on, she puts you the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I mean it was just a decent show, and again, hold that shit. Well, you really thought John Cena was gonna win against fucking Gunther? Don't piss me off. But yeah, that's how I felt.
Okay, I've been. I want to say this first of all. I'm gonna be like I've been watching. It's just like Father. I've been watching him since 2002. Was I the biggest John Cena fan coming up? No, I didn't hate John Cena as much as most people hated John Cena when he was going through that Super Cena phase and he was kind of burying, quote unquote, burying the talent, as they would say. But but I always respected the man because he was very reliable and when you needed him, he was there. So I think I think him going off like this is, for one, that is part of the business. I know a lot of people don't don't probably didn't like that and wanted to see him win and have a happily ever after. But if you don't understand the business, then you don't understand why John Cena did that. And two, I don't know what it is with it's always been fickle, but it seems like it's been being more fickle with the fan base, where it's just like you like somebody, you want them pushed, and then all of a sudden when they push, you just don't like them no more. I said, I don't know, like who else but Gunther. I want to tell you this. Who else but Gunther? They're trying to push Gunther as a new heel. They need it, they need new faces for the time being. I want people to understand is like most of our superstars we growing up, they're in their 50s, they're in their 40s, and they're in their 50s. Not everybody's trying to wrestle until they're 70 like Ric Flair. Not most I think most of the people want to retire and then they have an easy life. Like their bodies has been banged up. They've been gone for 20 minutes. Who else are you going to develop as a heel for the future other than Gunter? Right? Gunter has it like he's a very good heel. And then even then, like they got to build other superstars like a Jay Uso, even though he's been around for some time. But even then, like I guess Javon Evans and your Oba Femis and your Trick Williams that's coming up on NXT. Like they gotta build these things, but y'all being very fickle to the point where it's just like it is really it's just really like disparaging because it's just like y'all don't understand. I feel like y'all don't understand the business, and then like y'all don't really care about wrestling in general. Like Father used to say all the time, "Let them cook." And then like a lot of people was just shitting on the product or something like that. And then when it turns out, and then it's just like, oh, we good. And then Father has to be like, I told you. Hashtag no one listens to Father. But even then, it's just like me. What like I enjoyed it. I know there was some botches here and there, especially the Leon Slater, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, AJ Styles. AJ Styles botched hard. That shit looked like it hurt. Like I don't know how many phenomenal forearms he got left in him, but that shit looked like
Wait. I don't, I don't, I, I don't consider that a botch.
you don't consider that a botch. That was a botch.
No, and I'm going to explain why. No, I'm going to explain why it wasn't a botch. Those ropes genuinely do be fucking slippery, and also Leon Slater saved it. It would be a botch if Leon Slater did not know what to do. It wasn't a botch. What fucking Evan Bourne did when he was in AEW, that was a fucking botch. But then again, the ropes were slippery. If you're standing on the ropes, like sometimes you slip.
Yeah,
That was not a botch. They played that off.
I, I,
And
and I,
also it tells a story because AJ Styles wants to retire next year. Him slipping off of the rope of the phenomenal form, that's storytelling.
that is storytelling. You have a point.
So yeah, it's not a botch. It's not a botch.
Okay, I'll give you that. But yeah, but yeah, I think John Cena gave his all to his business. Like he has the most Make a Wish visits. Like he has definitely been for the business. He's been an integral part of the business, and I like even the Miz had to like tell people like about themselves in a little post after show. I don't know if you watched the little after show. Like Miz was like even getting at fans and shit, but John, like just like everybody else, John Cena. Have I hope you have a happy retirement. You definitely did as much as you could for the business, and I hope you have a happy retirement. Okay. Um. On to the next question though. How do you feel about the way Triple H has been running? Because everybody's been getting on Triple H, saying this is like a bad year for wrestling because of Triple H. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. I don't think it's not the worst shit I've ever seen. Sometimes you have your good times, sometimes you have your not so good time. I don't even think it's bad. I just think it's slowing down. Like, obviously, you can't sustain that much motherfucking hype and excitement all year motherfucking round. I don't care who you are. The same thing motherfucking happened to AEW. One point, AEW was on fire and had 5-star matches almost every fucking week. And then it slowed down. These things happen. It's just people being fucking fickle. Triple H is beholden to his motherfucking shareholders, so he's going to do the business that he thinks is going to make them the most money. Sometimes it's not about you. This is the WWE. Sometimes it's not about you, and you just gonna have to hold that. When Vince McMahon did it, y'all called him Satan. Triple H is doing the same motherfucking exact thing, and you have rose tinted glasses because of the black and gold era NXT. It's not the black and gold era NXT anymore. And plus, a lot of those people that were in that era are now in the main roster. A lot of them have been former champions. Rhea Ripley, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano, um, Damian Priest. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, stop. Yeah, I know it's not as exciting as it used to be, but it can get there again. Just you're gonna have to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. There's been sometimes NJPW was boring as hell and nobody wanted to watch that bullshit. Sometimes it happens. You have your good times and you have your slow times. Like shit. WrestleMania season is coming up. And then oh man, Triple H is the GOAT. Man, look at all the man, look at all these matches, look at all these people. Oh, but last year y'all was just saying how shit he was. And y'all booed him out of the building because of what happened with John Cena. And mind you, John Cena wanted to lose that match against Gunther because he's never been a person to take away opportunities. He's being a person to give them. That's why there was a motherfucking tournament. You know what? Let them seethe. Man, it's been apparent that a lot of these people don't be watching wrestling anyway. They just watch people fucking pin each other in the ring and then complain. If you actually motherfucking watch wrestling, then this wouldn't be much of a problem. Because there's other shit you can watch. You don't just have to watch WWE. If motherfucking Triple H is doing so bad, there's AEW, there's TNA, there's NJPW, there's AAA, there's CMLL. Need I go on? There's ROH.
Hell, shoot, I'm with you every step of the way. And like I said, it's been the fickleness. The fickleness has always been there, but I feel like this year has been getting on my nerves to where even other fans are calling it out. Where y'all been talking about Jay Uso, y'all been talking about Cody Rhodes, in which everybody's saying Cody Rhodes is boring now. It's just like I don't understand. It's just like, what do y'all want? Do you? And it gets to a point where I'm asking, what do you guys want? Or is and I feel like even when they give it to you, y'all don't want that either. It's just I get look. Again. Nobody needs the heat more than Gunther. And again, I feel like he is going to be the top heel because what other heel is there? Let's be real. What other heel is there that they can really rely on? And I mean, not just the Miz because the Miz is always reliable, but like new heels that they can build up. Like, because Drew McIntyre, he could, like, even though he's like real petty, he can become a babyface. And then, like, I can see Braun Breaker becoming a babyface sooner or later. And um, I feel like you just like, but a legitimate heel, like I said before, I think Gunter's a very legitimate heel to the point where it's just like he needs some of this heat. So and I feel like even in like when y'all build people like LA Knight, I feel like y'all was going to get tired of LA Knight soon. I saw that coming until he lost the title, and then everybody's like, "How come LA Knight's not getting it?" I don't know what it is, but y'all just been extra fickle lately, and I think, and personally, I also think Triple H has been doing a good job. But how do you follow WrestleMania 40? I wanted
Who
that's the
says
question.
that you have to though?
It's not that he has to, but it was just like everybody was talking about how that story was like everything just fell into place. Cody Rhodes done finished the story, and then like it was just a highlight. A lot of people, and that's when everybody was praising Triple H. It was like Triple H was doing a very good job, and now it's just like I said, this is where you're right. He doesn't have to, but I feel like usually when you have something that great of a year, everything else is going to look like to you. Even if it's not a bad year, it's just going to look like to you because that year was a good year of wrestling, and it was not just from WWE but from other promotions as well. Hell, I think AEW is having a very phenomenal year this year. I think TNA is having a phenomenal year this year. Um, hell, I think wrestling has just been on one lately. So to the point where it's just like it's getting real popular again, and people are starting knowing that NXT has been building stars. Like it- we get, I feel like we're getting what we want, and yet people are still complaining. But I think this is what happens when we're just being spoiled. But that's just my opinion. Um, any last words before we move on to the next topic?
No,
Okay.
just like John Cena has been an alder serving you. So no.
Okay. And the last thing when we talk about wrestling, and I mean in general, since we're near December, what would you consider match of the year?
I really fucking hate this question. I really fucking do. Um,
It's been some bangers.
that's what I'm saying. You gonna make me choose, nigga?
You don't have to choose. You don't have to choose.
Okay, so then I'm not choosing. I don't know.
Okay, well, okay. So, what would you consider like some of the best, like vouchers, or what are some of the best matches you know seen this year?
Um, Mercedes Monet versus Chris Statlander for the AEW World Championship.
That was really good.
Um, yo, that match with the motherfucking who was it? It was like, bruh, basically all of All In had match of the year contenders.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yes.
AEW All In, like,
Yes.
okay, you want to know what? I'm gonna change it. Instead, the best pay per view of the year was AEW All In.
And I agree with you.
Fucking amazing ass show.
Start to finish. I agree with you on that one.
Fucking amazing ass show. As for I mean, there's other good matches too. Like there was fucking hell, man. You hold on. Because I don't be remembering none of these matches. I just watch them as a fan and then move on about my day. I don't really take the time to like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say All In. I'm gonna just say All In was the best motherfucking pay per view of the year, and then I'm gonna just leave it at that. Because nigga, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't know what match of the year is. There's
Well,
too many.
this how you know we done had good bangers of matches. This is exactly what I mean.
There's too many.
It's too many. It's too many. It is way too many, and I'm a second that. And I was just that's what I was going to say. I said I don't. I have to go with All In. Like just like anything you could pick anything from All In, and you could say yeah that was match of the year because from start to finish, that was just phenomenal matches to where it's just like if you haven't seen it, I would advise you to go watch All In this year because if you like very potent wrestling, bingo, you got there. so
Also, that ladder match before WrestleMania with the Street Profits and Motor City Machine Guns and DIY and the Wyatt Six, and I think Garza and Umberto was there.
yeah,
That was a good ass match too, bruh. The motherfucking $1 million match between the Young Bucks. Who was it? It was the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander versus It was Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega. That match was fucking phenomenal.
I'm gonna also throw, even though I hated the ending, but I kind of saw it coming. Leon Slater versus Javon Evans. They put on a fucking spectacle.
That's also a good match.
Them boys was flying everywhere. He like literally, them niggas was bouncy. Like you could like I understand why they put them together as a tag team. I don't know if Leon Slater ever is ever going to come to WWE, but if they did, you put them together as a tag team, they could literally run shit. They could be like I would say Black Hardy Boys, in my opinion. They kind of I don't want to say they kind of already are, but
Nah, nah, nah. I'm not
no,
giving them Hardy Boys. I'm
not
giving them Paul London and Brian Kendrick.
okay. I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm
They
not
are
gonna.
Paul London and Brian Kendrick. That is one of the greatest tag teams to have ever existed, and they really don't get the flowers.
Oh man. What else? I think Mercedes Monet. This was in All in the Mercedes Monet and Tony Storm. I thought they had a great match too. So
They had a great match, but I really like the one she did with Chris Statlander.
I think yeah. You know
I
what?
really like that match.
Okay. So you're gonna put
But
you're putting Statlander this one with Statlander over the one with Mercedes. I mean not Tony Storm. Excuse me.
yeah, I'm putting that over the one with Tony Storm because both of those matches were good. But Statlander, like, she had a point to fucking prove.
Okay.
So I'm glad that she was able to, do that. And also, and also, we're definitely giving Mercedes Monet MVP of 2025.
I don't
I
see.
think she was the MVP of 2025.
Yeah. Yeah. 13. She had like 13 belts.
Yeah, 13 belts. And she just lost one of them, unfortunately. So 2026, you're going to see the downfall of Ultimo Monet, which is a good thing because she won all those titles to elevate people. You got to see the master plan. Like, you got to understand, she comes from like Eddie Guerrero's kind of influence. So, out of respect for that kind of legacy, she's gonna be putting people on. She wasn't holding all of those championships just to hold them. She was going to give those championships to people one by one by giving them their best matches.
I would.
Because the people that she took the titles from, you can honestly say that was their best match. Because Mercedes Moné does that. She's a fucking hooper. She's been hooping since 2014. She was having 5-star matches in NXT.
She was.
So MVP goes to Mercedes Moné. But I also want to acknowledge someone else. Motherfucking Trick Williams. We need to give that man his flowers. That man
He was
literally
carrying.
did NXT and TNA.
He was carrying both brands. He was carrying both brands.
And he's a star. No, like, you can tell, bro, he's a star.
Him and Obafemi. I'm glad people still. I'm glad that a lot of people see the potential in Obafemi because he does got the size, he got the skills, he got the move, and I think he has the mic presence. He has the mic presence too. So like, and he got the people behind him. So yeah, but Trick Williams, oh my god, with the stuff he was doing with TNA and NXT at the same time, I was like, yeah, that boy's on fire. That boy, it's to a point where I'm like, I can't wait till they start calling these boys up because I think they could really bring something new to the brand and shit. It's like I feel like there's a future in WWE. But once they get up there, I hope they can prove it. So just I just pray to God they don't do nothing stupid, but I don't want to put that out there. So uh any any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Shout out to Mercedes, my man. You right, man. I'm riding Mercedes in 2026. I don't care if she loses her titles. That's
C
still my girl.
CEO CEO CEO. Okay, now and that concludes our wrestling portion. So now I want to get to the other parts that we've had topics talking about, and I'm gonna start with the Game Awards. If anybody didn't watch, the Game Awards was last Thursday, and Claire Obscure Expedition 33 damn swept the whole catalog to where I feel like it's not a surprise, but a lot of people still kind of like had problems with them winning 9 awards out of 12 that was nominated. So, and plus,
11.
I thought the show was really good. Was I wowed by anything? No, but I thought they did put on a good show, and there was a couple games that I was interested in. So, Father, I'll come to you. How do you feel about the Game Awards?
6 out of 10.
Okay.
Straight up. 6 out of 10. Bruh. It's literally just, I don't even know how to motherfucking explain it. Like, I come from the E3 era. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels like a lot of the games that are getting announced, they're just, like, I don't like, they're just soulless to me for some reason. Like, now don't get me wrong, the Star Wars game looks good. Of course, Resident Evil 9 is gonna, you know, fucking feed families. Um, what else was there? That new Yakuza game, that fucking like gangster game, that shit looks
Mm-hmm.
good too. I definitely want to play that. And also, that nigga looks like Samoa Joe. Um, what else was there? Was another game that I was like really excited. Ace Combat 8. Fucking yes, they're giving me another Ace Combat.
I didn't know you was
I
a
don't
big
know if
Ace
anyone,
Combat fan.
nigga. I've played so much Ace Combat because I used to play Ace Combat 2 for the PS2 because I love the music in that game. I really play that game for the music. The music in that game is fucking phenomenal. They always cook with the music. Um, I was just playing 4 the other day because I still have the case for 4 somewhere. I love 4. I fucking love that game. You know what I'm saying? And another thing about that game is that game gets hard. It's a difficulty spike, even on normal. So 1 minute you're doing fine, and then the next minute it's just, bruh, you gotta avoid motherfucking anti-air missiles. You gotta avoid gunners. You gotta avoid other motherfucking air jet fighter planes that's chasing you and shit. And you gotta save your friends sometimes because they be getting double teamed. And you gotta, bruh, like it's just something's always fucking happening. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, I'm really excited they're making another Ace Combat. I think that's the one that's my one because I love Ace Combat. But yeah, I mean, yeah, 6 out of 10. The Evanescence performance was pretty good. Shout out to them. But bro, like, nigga, look at the nominees for like fucking Game of the Year, bro. Well, there was like fucking Hades 2 and Death Stranding 2, and I'm like, man, like none of these games excite me. Like, I'm not excited. They're just games that went viral. It's not even, you know what I'm saying? They just, bro, Claire Expedition 33, like the only reason why it won so many awards is because it went viral. That's literally all it was. Like the game, I'm not saying the game is bad by any means because I haven't played it yet. I would like to play it. I just want the hype to die down because I'm not that type of gamer. I don't just play games because they popular. I play games that interest me because I'm a gamer. So it's like I feel like with the game awards, they don't really appeal to people that play games because it means something to them. It just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like another Grammys where they put on the front that, oh, this is all full of heart and shit like that, but it's like all of the game of the years are just AAA titles that went viral. That's what it feel like. It feel like a hype. It feel like a hype contest rather than like a, oh shit, this game is fucking good. But that's just my opinion.
I would
But
say
I will say real quick that orchestra is the highlight of the show. When they be playing the music of all the nominees and shit like that, I genuinely do enjoy that. So shout out to the orchestra.
I do too.
They
Uh,
do cook with the music. They do cook with like the music performances. So
I agree with that. If you know what's funny about Resident Evil? I like the game, but I don't. It's like playing it is different. Even though I like four and I beat five, but I think I'm gonna be real with you. The only Resident Evil I've beaten is two and five, and that was with my brother because he needed somebody to play Sheva, and I didn't mind playing Sheva. Um,
or fine ass.
her fine ass. They need to bring her back. I don't care what anybody say. There was
I'm
no.
on fine, Jiggly.
But yeah, there was stuff in there I was interested in as well. I thought we was gonna get a 3D Mega Man. Didn't think they was gonna stick to 2D Mega Man. Um, I thought the Street Fighter trailer was
No, no.
no. You think it's to stay 2D?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. What'd you say?
When I said the Mega Man, I thought the Mega Man looked okay. I wish it was 3D, and I thought you said no to that. So I was like,
Now, two people were talking to me at once. I'm
oh,
sorry.
oh, that's cool. Um, I thought the Street Fighter trailer was very good, and I wanted to talk about that too because
I've already stayed, so those damn minutes they look.
it seems like a lot of people were shitting on the trailer, and it's just like the trailer didn't even look bad to me, but a lot of people were shitting on it, and it seems like people don't understand like that's what the characters look like in the game. They was really talking about like 50 how 50 Cent looked ridiculous because he's playing Balrog, but I was like, this is how Balrog look, and it's like, and it makes me wonder. It's like, do y'all understand? Like they was actually portrayed the I don't know. Did you like the Street Fighter trailer? Because
It was whatever.
it was whatever. I don't. It made me
It
interested to
was
watch the
lit.
movie.
I mean, I'll watch the movie, but I mean, bro, I mean, what do they expect? Like, what do they want?
I don't know because people say
Like, it's a motherfucking and that movie is not serious. Like, you can tell by the cast that that movie isn't serious.
yeah. A lot of people think that movie should have been like Tyrone Magnus thought that movie should have been serious because the Street Fighter Two animated movie was kind of serious, but I was like,
Nigga, that movie was made in the '90s. What is he talking about?
he had a whole thing. Yeah, he had a whole spill. I will save you from it. But I was like, he don't. It's just like he said. Street Fighter is not campy or goofy or some shit like that. And I'm like,
What?
I swear to you, that's what I will pull it. You know what? Let me just pull it up. I'm not
No,
even
you
going.
don't have to pull it up. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that babble. But listen, nigga, literally the ending of Street Fighter 2, fucking Zangief's ending in Street Fighter 2 is him Cossack dancing with Gorbachev.
That's the first thing that popped in my head too when I said that we here, we here.
Blanca is literally a little boy that turned green because he was in the forest. And his ending is his mama finding him. Like, bro, what? Street Fighter has always been goofy. It's
That's
a
what,
bold Indian man that stretches his body because yoga and he breathes fire. If that ain't goofy, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a nigga named DJ with two braids that says, "Oh yeah,
And he's
did I
based
go
off
on?"
Billy Blanks.
Not bro, Rufus from Street Fighter 4.
I know.
Like these people just be talking, bruh.
That's and that's the problem. It's like, yo, okay, I can see why people are like sometimes and take these podcasts. Right? And Tyron Magnus, he's been around. He's a little kind of be conservative lately. He's been a little conservative lately. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't even watch his stuff, but he's been a little conservative. But anyway, but I'm with you. I was like, yo, have you seen Gal's hair? It, I said that right there is. I was like that right there is saying something, and then it was like people. Oh, this was one. It wasn't Tyra Magnus that said this. It was some woman on Twitter. She said that movie is going to fail because of Andrew Schultz because he's playing Dan Abiki. And I said, and I looked at her and I said, so a comedian playing a joke character is going to ruin a movie. How does that make sense? But she was like,
I mean, I wouldn't have picked Andrew Schultz because I mean he's not a very well liked person. Like a lot of people don't like that man, so it's
and that's
probably just
what,
her projecting.
yeah,
Just say you don't like the nigga.
that's why she said that because he voted for Trump. That was the only reason why she said the movie failed because he voted for Trump. I said, what does that have to do with the movie though?
That doesn't have anything to do with the movie. She's just projecting.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand it because I mean Andrew Schultz is not really liked. Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? The people that fuck with him, but generally he's not very well liked.
he's not very well liked. I get that. And by the way, I don't support Trump. Before anybody starts saying, "Oh, you a Trump," I don't support Trump. I have, but it's just that I just thought it was stupid that you people would say that. But yeah, I still think it's stupid that Tyrone Magnus says like Street Fighter's not. He's like it's always been serious, bro. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, you need to get that shit the fuck up out of there.
I said we got a Mexican wrestler that can't cook. That's some goofy shit. And it's just
It has its serious moments. If you ask me, the serious it's ever gotten was Alpha. Alpha was pretty serious.
Alpha was pretty serious. Yeah.
Alpha was pretty serious, but nah, like bro, even Street Fighter is pretty goofy. It is on the goofier side, but there's elements of seriousness to it. I really don't know why he said. Like I said, these people, bro. I don't even know what it is. It's just like I feel like most people don't even really understand the shit that they be watching. They just watch it or they just play it and then that's it.
That that leaves. You know what's funny? Because what you said.
I am on the phone. What is it? What is it? You don't have a beard yet. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's alright, but it's funny you said that because this leads to another question that and I'm gonna set you up with this story, right? So this it's gonna be stupid, but just bear with me. I was watching an adult rated video, right? And it was just on Twitter. You know, on Twitter sometimes it was just an adult one. And this like it was one of them homemade ones, the little homemade like dude. Now, dude, he was giving the business to the girl, but the girl had like no emotion in her face and all that stuff. And it was just like, do people do not do anything for the love no more? And it was just like, and it's not, and it just went to like everything, like in the media. It seems like everything to even podcasting to video games and to even some of the music. I feel like nobody's really doing stuff for the love no more, and is really just trying to get money and try to do stuff off of capitalism. And it feels like now I feel like I'm at that age where it's just like it's stuff is not as good as it used to be. Are you feeling that way, or is it like, are we just getting old?
No, you're not just getting old. As above, so below. You live in a country where the government literally doesn't give a fuck about its people. So people don't give a fuck about each other. and people don't give a fuck about themselves. That's literally all it is. It's as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? And people need to understand that everything has a chain reaction. I don't even like love. Like people think love is spending money. People think love is being in a position where you can be fucking extracted from. You know what I'm saying? What like you still have people telling Rihanna to make another album, and I'm like, what if she doesn't want to make another album? Well, how about that? You know, like why can't she just enjoy being a mother?
She looked like she's enjoying it. But
That's what I'm saying. Like,
now,
man,
with that being said, there was something else you brought up because Agent, who was a 2K streamer, now is I guess a variety streamer. He's with A&P now. He put out a video that it was just like he don't understand why most people don't stream now. Still working 9 to 5. And I know you brought that up, so I wanted your thoughts on that one. What he was talking about. Hold on, I found the video. For context, let me play the.
Out there, please be safe, bro. All right. I know some niggas out there that hate leaving their home and shit. Out there, please be safe, bro. All right. I know some niggas out there that hate leaving their home and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? Just follow the advice of whatever niggas is telling you. I'm telling you, man. Nothing is worth your life, bro. Just prioritize that, man. For real, bro. For real. I feel like that's weird, bro. That's very weird, man. Out there, please be safe, bro. All right.
Agent explains why everyone should try streaming from home. Says he doesn't understand why people who have regular jobs when they can stream on Twitch. So, yeah, I know you brought this to me, so I wanted your thoughts on what he was talking about.
I only brought it up because that was some stupid shit that he said. It was just stupid. That's like, man, why don't everybody just be a wrestler? Like, nigga, what? Bro, streaming is already motherfucking oversaturated as it is. Niggas are literally just turning on the front phone camera and streaming. That's how easy it is. Remember back in the day, you had to invest in a camera, you had to invest in a motherfucking decent computer. Like you had to put money in order to stream. You don't have to do that anymore. The barrier to entry is literally non-existent. So for him to say that, it's not only tone deaf, but it just goes to show you that when people get to a certain status, they stop becoming relatable. And he's one of the lucky ones. You feeling what I'm saying? It's only a minority of people actually making money from streaming. And I mean good money, like pay a mortgage money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is very, very, very few people at that spot. But we glamorize everything because we all want that motherfucking millionaire lifestyle. And it's just like all of you can't have a millionaire lifestyle. You just can't. Some of you are average and that's okay. But it's this motherfucking society that tells everybody that they just need to be millionaires and they need to do this and they need to do that. And look how much money I'm making. You can do it too. And I'm like, nigga, stop lying to the people. Stop fucking lying, bro. Because that's one of the biggest problems that we have is delusions of grandeur. You see somebody else popping, so you want that for yourself too. So you try to copy their way of doing it, and the shit don't work. It don't fucking work. Sit your ass down and watch like the rest of it. Clock in like the motherfucking rest of us. If you want to escape the 9 to 5 grind, you can, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get to a position like an agent, like a Kai Cenat, like a Show Speed, right? Like those are just exceptional streamers that happen to take advantage of their position, and this is where it got them. That's just simply what it is. Like it's okay to be average, nigga.
First things first, Dion done enter the chat. What's going on, Dion?
Ain't shit. What did I walk into?
Um,
I just checked messages and realized I was a whole hour late. Don't mind baby girl laughing in the background. I don't know what she's watching. I'm gonna step outside actually. But yeah, what did I walk into, fellas? What I miss?
you walked into me talking about Agent. I don't know. You ever heard of Agent Zero? I don't know if you really was really into 2K, but have you ever heard of Agent Zero?
Mm,
You know who the AMP people is?
No, no. Well, I heard y'all mention I Shall Speed and Kai Cenat, so I was assuming y'all were talking about streamers in some sense. But Agent Zero, not sure who that is. I stopped playing like the sports games and stuff a while ago, so yeah.
Okay. Look at your screen. It's this dude right here. You ever seen this dude before?
Um, yeah, like once or twice.
Okay, he be with AMP. He be with Kai Cenat and Duke Dennis and all them niggas. So like Father said, he basically was like he explains that everyone should try streaming from home. Says he doesn't understand why people have regular jobs but they can stream on Twitch. It's- that was basically what he was talking about.
I mean, everyone can't be streamers. World has things it needs people to do that require them to be away from a freaking video game or a computer screen. Just you can't you can't expect the whole world to be world to even want to do something like that. It'd be nice. I mean, I thought of getting into it as like a side hustle, not trying to get famous off of it. Well, you know, have just enough of a following to where okay, I can make some pocket change off it. Maybe I don't want to be famous like that. You know, should
Okay.
not to mention not to mention some some people are just camera shy. Like some people just being in the public eye scares them. That's it's. I get why he asked that question because like I guess it seems like easy money if you build a following or whatever, but not everyone is built for that. Um, yeah, that's really all I can think to say about it.
I'm pretty sure no one did, but did y'all watch the Stream Awards?
No,
Um, it was terrible. Let's just start by there. It was terrible. It's kind of racist, and
I've stopped watching award shows in general.
yeah, but that one was really bad. It was just real bad, and like it kind of proves your point because a lot of those people they don't know. Like they was throwing jokes out there. The jokes weren't funny, but it was just like it was a very awkward award show if you end up watching it. And
Very cringeworthy, in other words.
yeah, it was very cringeworthy. It was some things in there that was very cringeworthy, but it proves it it goes to your point that not everybody's like camera shy and everybody's like real okay with it. Some people are entitled, some people have egos to where it boosts people to egos and like they don't know how to like react in front of people and that's why they're doing like meet and greets if like behind desks or
Yeah,
something like that
yeah,
real
and
important.
that's another thing. Some people just, regardless of whether your camera style, whatever the case may be, some people really, because of how they conduct themselves and the shit they do, just don't need to be fucking seen. Like straight up, like nobody came to see you, Otis. Sit down.
Yeah, so even with that, like I agree with Fada. It's very stupid to say. Not everybody's charismatic. Not everybody's like good at what they do. There's a lot of people, especially, and I've been saying this. You can tell when someone would do it for the money, and when you can tell someone could do it for the love because it shows in your work. I don't know if y'all know this, but Ice Spice.
I've been saying this about rappers for years.
It's
I've been
not
saying
just
that about most rappers for years.
it's not just rap. It's just
But yeah, that applies to anything, but it's something that I've been saying about the music scene for better part of a decade. It's become too much about a cash grab and not enough about the art. But that's going off topic talking about music and shit.
we might transition to that because I wanted, if I could find it, I was going to talk about 21 Savage, him telling Drake not to get into the Kendrick beef, but
After the numerous ways that Kendrick Lamar has already embarrassed Drake hasn't gotten it through his head on his own to leave Kendrick the hell alone. I'm gonna tell you three people in this world. If I were a rapper, I never make any form of a attempt to go after. I'm not fucking with Kendrick. I'm not fucking with 50 Cent, and I would avoid Eminem like the fucking plague.
well, I mean, we'll get to that. Let me finish the whole thing with the streaming. Yeah, not everybody can do it. It just shows. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Ice Spice has been doing some streaming, and it's fucking boring. And there's other people.
It's just her shaking her ass in front of the camera, isn't it?
It is a person because all she. I mean, I've been saying she been giving me porn star vibes for like the longest, but she's just there
It's just her
to
shaking her ass in front of the camera.
yeah, just shaking ass. She's known for is shaking ass in front of the camera, being a baddie with her baddie friends. That I mean, but people fuck with her, but I guess use it. But here he is. It's just you see people that's just there for she's there for the money because she don't give a damn about streaming. Probably should because Cassidy done put her on the stream a couple times. But she probably think, oh, I can do this. This shit is easy. Some of this shit is really not. You really got to put in as much work as you would put into a 9 to 5, and that's another thing. It's just I know a lot of people think of it and it looks easy. If for you to like really blow up, you really got to put work in. You got to know when to stream, what time to stream, if what you're streaming is important, and even then, you still got
Right.
to have a personality for people to
And this,
fuck with you.
what you just said is why I looked at it as a side hustle. You got the ones that are famous, they do that shit every day, dog.
Yeah, and the weird part of this that dude Angel is talking about. I've been following him since because I play 2K. I've been following him for a while. It took him a while to build his fucking um. It took him a while to
So
build.
you watched him go from nothing to Mr. Popular, basically.
Yeah, I watched him. There's a lot of 2K. Duke Dennis. A lot of those people cussing that they was I show speed. Like I remember when they really did not have a lot, but they was building their streams to where they are now. Now, I mean, yeah, they got names, but
Yeah, and streaming as a mode of entertainment, when it first started, it took so long for it to gain the traction it has now.
yeah, the only I think Father done said the only people that was really making money was PewDiePie, and now
And we know that story.
exactly. Like we know that story.
We don't want to talk about that right now.
But
It's funny because that nigga's literally living in peace right now. I think he like moved to Japan. Like, bruh, he's living a peaceful life right now. He kind of won. I'm not gonna hold you.
I mean, if he got himself together and is living his best life, more power to him. But like, I remember some of the trouble that man got into. Like, jeez.
I'm happy for him. But
But it's not how you start, right? It's how you finish.
it's how you finish.
Hey,
But yeah, uh, yeah, you gotta be to me. You gotta have it. You gotta have a personality. You gotta have drive. You gotta like really, really, really um put your stuff in it. Like you can't just like do
you
it and then all of a sudden get rich. It takes work, just like a lot of things.
you have to be likable. You have to be likable.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Low kill God is hated, and he still has a fucking.
And no, I mean, that's just me then, because like if I don't fuck with you as a person, I'm not going to support you in general. This is why certain music artists who I used to listen to on a regular basis, that now that I know certain things about them, I don't listen to their asses no more.
You'd be surprised that a lot of people hate watch.
I can't do that. If I don't fuck with you, I want to avoid you. Like I don't want to see you. I want no part of you.
Yeah, but any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Hate watching, I blame Rebecca Black.
It's
I blame her.
Friday.
That was left field.
It's
That was not
Friday.
left field. It's the truth.
She got millions from that one song, and that song is bad, but people did. Yeah.
What were y'all talking about before the streaming thing?
John Cena retirement.
Oh, I just have one thing to say about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I understand the concept of like the passing of the torch and all of that shit, but does every wrestler have to lose their freaking retirement match?
John Cena wanted to lose.
John Cena lost. Undertaker lost.
Like,
Shawn Michaels lost. Ric Flair lost.
Ric
but
Flair lost.
yeah, it
If I'm
is one of
correct, Hulk
those
Hogan
like
lost to The Rock. Hulk Hogan lost to The Rock.
yeah, yeah,
And these are
but
titans in the league. We're not just talking about just regular Joe Snows. These are the titans. These are most on some people's top 5 or Mount Rushmores.
and it was
Stone Cold lost his final match with The Rock.
yeah.
It was a stipulation. If Stone Cold lost, he'd retire.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I guess, but for me, it's one of those like.
My bad. I interrupt you, Dion. Go ahead.
It's just one of those things that's just like, why does every retiring wrestler have to go out on an L? Passing the torch doesn't necessarily mean you have to lose to the other dude.
It's tradition.
Dion, you're looking too much into the loss. Is it really a loss? That nigga had a long, fruitful motherfucking career. He's the 17-time world champion. If the nigga loses his final match, so what?
Are you mad at who he lost it to?
That's the other part of it that I was trying not to go into, because like I'm still upset that Sheamus was hurt. I'm still upset about that part. Sheamus getting injured and freaking Miz having to take his place. I have nothing against Miz. It's just I wanted to see Sheamus go on and be the one to not just okay. I wanted to see Sheamus take the Intercontinental title off of John Cena and him finally get his Grand Slam achievement. That's what I wanted to see, and that would have been, in my opinion, the perfect way for John Cena to go out if in terms of losing. In that scenario, I wouldn't have been upset about John Cena losing. But But then of course, Sheamus gets injured. Not necessarily blaming him for anything. Whatever. Because I really feel like that tournament was supposed to be Sheamus's to win, and like that was supposed to be the end goal until he was injured. Or if it wasn't, it should have been. It's one of those. It's one of those. I feel for Sheamus in particular. That's the biggest part of that because I wanted Sheamus to get that. I want Sheamus to get that Grand Slam achievement finally so bad because he's been chasing it for like 2 years.
Watching. You were there for Kofi Mania. You can wait. You can wait for Sheamus.
Yeah, shoot. I still think Kofi needs another title run. The fuck. It don't have to be like it don't have to be like, oh, in the near future him be the one to win the Royal Rumble or and whatever. But I think Kofi Kingston was a decent champion and deserves another run.
Dion, you want to know what your slight problem is? You're too hopeful. You're too hopeful.
Okay.
You are way too hopeful. That's why you get your heart broken every week when you watch wrestling.
Hey, sometimes hope is on a nigga guy, okay?
It's fair to
No.
me, damn it. It's still
It's still real to me. I'm taking that away from you. You've been watching wrestling too long. It's time to come back down to reality. We are in a post John Cena reality now. We got niggas like Javon Evans. We got Oba. We got Javon Evans. We got Oba Femi. We got motherfucking Lash Legend. We eating right now. You ain't got to do all that hoping.
If you wanna, if you wanna talk about who's doing it right now, okay. Let me ask this question: when CM Punk and Braun Breaker have this title match on Monday Night Raw in a few weeks? Do you think CM Punk, retains?
yes, because I think he's going to go up. I think he's going to retain until WrestleMania.
Yeah, because they're teasing a fatal 4-way.
I think LA Knight's gonna interfere.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because they need to. Because they obviously want Punk to take it to WrestleMania, and LA Knight has major beef with Division.
That and the fact that LA Knight in particular has been chasing that World Heavyweight title for how long now?
6 months.
My question is, well, you know what? Never mind that, because with them going the direction they're going, honestly, it doesn't matter who wins the Rumble. Because I repeat, they're teasing a fatal 4-way like unification match like heavily.
Nah, I'm gonna have to pop your bubble right there.
Pop your
Unify
bubble.
for what?
Pop your bubble. Pop
What are they unifying the titles for?
I don't know, but again, that's what they're teasing.
I doubt it.
Especially what Roman Reigns said to CM Punk and Cody a while back. They're teasing the unification. Everything happening right now is telling me title unification come WrestleMania. It's just a question of which of the 4 of them is going to win. So I think at this point, like I said, it doesn't matter who wins the Rumble because that's the direction they're going. And I'd be more concerned with the women's Royal Rumble at this stage.
Ray, I think we're going down a rabbit hole. I
I
blame
think
Dion.
I think we are.
Oh, I'll take full blame. I don't give a fuck. But
This nigga's about to go down a rabbit hole.
these just thoughts that been circling around in my head, and I'm finally like spitting them out. Go ahead,
And
dude.
that's what worries me. That's why I say you're too damn hopeful.
About to go down a D Wolf rabbit hole. That's what you about to go
I'm
down.
saying.
But what was
Hold up, before you
what
say
was
something,
what was
well,
it?
before you
Yeah.
say something, Dion, I do want to get this off my chest. I don't know if y'all realize, because I've been seeing this also, that people say like, I don't like Jay Cargill's reign. She just got the fucking belt. Let her breathe. Yeah, and this is what I mean about like the extra fickleness in the WWE fan base. She just got the belt. Let her breathe. Like, I don't even think she's defended it properly yet. I know she's wrestled B
To my
Fab.
knowledge, he has yet to have a title defense.
But that's what I'm saying. People's like, oh, her title reign is the strongest. Like she just got the belt, and it's just like, let her breathe. Like she's just getting to a villain arc. She's just finally being a monster.
Let them figure out an opponent for her.
Even then, it's just let her breathe. It's just like, can we not talk about she's been having a title reign where she barely had the title? Let her cook, please.
What is it? 2 months? If that,
I don't even think it's been that long. I think it's
like a month.
maybe, but either way, she got.
Either way, let them piece. I agree with you. Let them piece this thing together.
Lord Jesus, it's Lord
They
Jesus.
might they might be holding off on making her defend the title until probably just before Mania.
I don't know. I think because I think with Jay Cargill, I think Bianca, it's gonna be Jay Cargill versus Bianca Belair, and I feel like that's the match everybody's going to see. I don't know when Naomi's
Oh, I
coming
got
back.
people in the Rumble. I got people in the Rumble. And that's gonna be how Jay Cargill ends up defending that Mania. It's gonna be Bianca versus Jay.
Naomi's gonna come back with the baby. But yeah.
Naomi is how far along into her pregnancy now? Is it what? By my count, I want to say like 7 months.
No.
No, is it?
Royal Rumble's
I'll
coming
probably
up.
get
Royal
like
Rumble's coming up real
5.
soon. I think you know that, right?
It was the end of January.
Yeah, it's literally the next pay per view or PLE event. That's what they're calling it.
So
They're
yeah.
not doing. They're not doing one for December. They're just holding off all the
No,
way
they're
until the
not
Rumble.
doing one for December.
We usually get like Extreme Rules or TLC in December. One of the two.
They got rid of the
We're not
TLC.
getting it. They got rid of TLC.
I think that's what Saturday Night Main Event
So
was.
yeah, yeah. I guess that's fine. But yeah, like I said, the men's rumble again. I'm calling a fatal 4-way freaking title unification on the men's side. So it doesn't matter who wins that rumble.
I don't want a title unification. I really don't. Do not put
It's
that in
not
the
a matter of
universe.
one thing. Again, it's just me predicting what they're potentially going to do.
I don't see them.
Then I think
No,
you're
that's
and I want
dumb.
to, and I'm gonna curb stomp your prediction
Yeah, that's
because I don't
dumb.
want that.
Not
Why would
calling
they
you dumb.
unify the titles?
I'm not calling you dumb, but that idea is dumb because
Like, why would they unify the titles? There's no reason to.
right.
Again, I'm just going based off of what I see.
Nah,
No.
you need to wear
That's it.
glasses,
I'm just
man.
making predictions based off what I've seen.
Nah, that's a no for me, dog.
Now, don't get it twisted. I'm with you. I'm with you on the point of like I don't think that's a good idea. I'm with you on that. I'm just making a prediction on what they're potentially going to fucking do.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't. I really don't. Because then you're going to have to unify the other ones too.
We'll see. Um, shoot. So I'm gonna phrase this question like this: then, who would you like to see win the Miz Royal Rumble and then potentially go on to WrestleMania for a title match?
Start gauging like that.
Who would you like to see win?
Go in there and talk real bold
LA
without
Knight.
a lawyer. You told.
You can't say that. You can't say that, bro.
Ooh.
You can't. So,
It's different.
Right, so let me say something.
Go ahead.
Just like I told Rollo, I talked to Wham, nigga. And Wham
The only thing I'm going to say about that
Yeah.
is if LA Knight wins the Rumble, he absolutely has to go to Mania and win.
Sacrifice or some shit. So I ain't saying it in that way, but more so like
Because he's been in title match after title match
lot of people gonna
and
learn
has
from this
lost and
situation type
has
shit.
not had his
and
way in
realize
regards
like,
to
a lot of
that.
shit don't be
If
worth it. Not,
LA
not
Knight
talking
goes
about like the way
goes
he
to the
died,
Rumble and wins,
just
he
in
has to
life.
win at Mania.
Like a lot of feuds and arguments and fucking feeling this type of way, feeling that type of way. All that shit really don't be worth it in the end of the day type shit.
Yeah.
When it all boiled down to it, because it's like,
Let's
nigga, we
see.
got one life. You
Me
can't, it ain't no
personally,
redos. Nigga, this shit
it would
don't
be
last
dope to see
1,000
LA Knight
years.
get it.
Most niggas live to what, 60, 70? That ain't a long time if you really think about it.
But let me see who would be my other choice other than him.
Drake told me and Metro.
Why you always feel like you got a patch nigga?
I'm gonna call out two: Damian Priest or Gunther. Purely because those are two guys that they
You
can
think
they can
Gunther's
use
going to
that
win the Royal
they can use
Rumble?
that Royal Rumble victory. Say what?
You think Gunther's going to win the Royal Rumble?
I'm saying two people who I would like to see win it, not particularly not saying who I think will win it, but two people who I would like to see win.
There's that hope again. It's like, nah.
Because those are again two wrestlers who I think deserve a second championship run, other than Kofi himself. But they're probably not going to give it to Kofi. So if not them two, then I'll say three: Randy Orton.
Bro.
Randy Orton is years
just like
overdue
being your
for another
girl.
title reign.
We don't play.
And that's regardless of which belt you stick on him. He's years overdue for some form of a championship reign. It could be one of the mid cards, U.S. title, Intercontinental, whatever the fuck. Or find somebody to pair him up for a tag team run. They've been having these ragtag teams freaking tear shit up. Like I
But I
was
like AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
I was about to say, to be honest, I do fuck with the pairing of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. They're awesome together. Shoot, and on the women's side, I'm gonna say this: I don't care who wins the women's Royal Rumble as long as it's not freaking Nikki Bella.
Kind of fire. Forget about it. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's gotta be the best.
Nikki Bella, I don't give a fuck.
Some of his songs was hard.
My prediction is it's going to be Bianca Belair. Now, who I want to win, I don't care as long as it ain't Nikki Bella.
The what he would have got if people would have quote unquote say to a battle.
I literally have
can't
just
win.
enough.
Like there's no way you can win.
That's the brand new Girl Scout cookie.
Forget about
It's like
it.
an Oreo,
And
but
I'm
it's
not
all
gonna lie to
chocolate.
you guys. There's gotta be the best
Don't mind me,
excuse
I'm
I've
being
heard so
fat.
far. Here's what he said.
You finna go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the next topic, right?
Oh man, I guess he got that out the system. Let me just boot it up. I wanted your thoughts. I wanted your thoughts on this one.
Going to a battle that you can't win. Like there's no
For context, this is 21 Savage telling Drake that he shouldn't get into a battle with Kendrick, and he explains why.
way you can win.
What you mean?
When you, no matter what, bro, certain situations, even if you win, you still don't win. Like the what he would have got if people would have quote unquote say he won, because I don't really look at like who won or who lost. If nigga, I'm still being streamed the most, like so. But people say like, oh, Kendrick won. Kendrick a good ass rapper though. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some of his songs was hard.
Yeah.
But goddamn, Drake, I like Drake songs too. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like the only difference is when you're at the top, when you the number one nigga, where does winning put you?
Yeah.
You can't go like number 1.1. So how the fuck could you win anyway? That's what I told them. They want to tell. They want to tell the top niggas down.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
So
they can't win it.
How can you win a battle when niggas?
That's basically it. Y'all got. I come to the panel about that. Y'all got any thoughts about what 21 Savage was saying about that?
I'm just going to repeat what I said earlier. Kendrick has already embarrassed Drake 8 wins from Sunday. Leave that shit alone. Drake needs to leave that shit alone. And then the only other thing I would add to that, no, people already don't fuck with Drake the way they used to. Let's just keep it above. Drake don't have the same momentum, same buzz that he had in 06, 07. People are not rocking with you like that. Especially after some of the things Kendrick done said about his ass.
Not to interrupt you, DR, but technically he's still the most
leave that shit alone. I guess, but either way, like, Drake needs to leave that shit alone. Yeah, and he's the most streamed only because people are still bumping his old shit, if we're going to be honest. His newer music don't hit like that.
I mean, you're not wrong, because when they say a lot of his albums don't like hit number one, it's a lot of his old shit, like Take Care and shit. So I don't see this stuff, right. So yeah, you're not wrong.
Right, that's the only reason he's still the number one stream, whatever. Because again, people still bump his old shit. No, people still fucking with Young Money Drake. They're not fucking with this version of him now. But back to the whole thing with Kendrick. Look, Kendrick done humiliated your ass, especially after that Super Bowl performance. Leave that shit alone. He's lucky he still has some semblance of a career after the way Kendrick went at it. Leave that shit alone. Do what Jay-Z did when 50 Cent dropped Be a Gentleman and just step the fuck away. And that's all I got to say about that.
Fado, do you have anything to say? Fado, do you have anything to say?
Honestly, choose your battles. That's all I'm gonna say. Choose your motherfucking battles. And you, Drake, you did not choose wisely. I don't know why the fuck you felt like it was a good idea to go against fucking Kendrick, Kung Fu Kenny. 21 Savage is basically me in this situation. I would have. I mean, bro, 21 Savage, he's a smart dude. He knew. Hashtag he knew. As a matter of fact, like, bro, I'm going to just echo what 21 Savage said, because I don't agree with anything he said. I don't disagree with anything he said. Should have just kept quiet, Aubrey. sometimes, sometimes you win fights by not getting in them at all. And that's all I got to say. I'm about to go smoke.
Okay. This is what I'm going to say because he said, I look at this from a competitive standpoint. If more or less like look at it like boxing rankings. You have the belt. Let's say you have the belt, and there's always contenders trying to come after your belt. Sometimes there's a lot of people that, and maybe this is because I grew up on Michael Jordan. There's a lot of people that think they could fuck with you, and then sometimes you got to show them that why you are not, why you can't fuck with them. That was basically the Kendrick versus the Kendrick and Drake beat to me, and that's what no, because 21 Savage is like, what do you get out of it? It's sometimes the competitive nature is showing people you are the best. Now, granted, yes, Drake is Drake gonna have his fans. A lot of people still feel like Drake won the battle when obviously he didn't. A lot of people was trying to demean Kendrick, which made Kendrick like get more money and more Grammys and more accolades, to where it's just like, no, nigga, it was like he's always been this nice. It's like you always, I think, in a lot of times, people always want to see the two nicest go at it each other just to see who's the best out of the best. And sometimes you just like you get that, but you sometimes you show people like you gotta show people that you're not fucking with me. Real talk, like it's like I know there are games, Father. I know there's a game where you're like, ain't nobody fucking with me in this game. If I play, especially if I play like 100% serious, you're not fucking with me. I don't know if that's like if there's any game you feel like that, but I know with me it was like Third Strike and Skullgirls. It was like where I was to a point where I felt like you could like no one could really fuck with you in this game if I really play serious and some shit like that. I don't like Dia, I don't know if there's a game for you like that either, but it's just one of those things where it's just like
There's a couple.
it's like there's a couple. But yeah, it's like that for me. It's just like if I'm really on my shit, you're not touching me. And that's what that's
See,
what this beef was. And that's what but sometimes like the thing is it's just like you gotta, and again, this is the Jordan mentality because anytime when someone tried Jordan
Yo,
was
sister.
he would see him on the court, and he says, and that I would take personally, and then he would destroy them, and he'll look at him, and he'll go, "This is," and I'm paraphrasing, "You can't fuck with me. This is why I'm the goat." Me and father talk about this all the time. I'm not the greatest I'm not the greatest Smash Ultimate player, but we had this person that was a tier whore, in our school, and I'll never forget this day. Like Luigi is not really like top tier Smash, but during that time in Smash 4, Luigi was hot shit. I was the only Luigi player. This person, he was a tier whore. He tier whored in every game. We was playing and like we was running some sets in Smash 4. This nigga had the nerve to pick Luigi against me. When I tell you I bopped that nigga in less than 30 seconds, and I looked at him and I said, "Don't you ever pick this character up in my presence again. You don't know how to work this character." And like to then, I don't think you know how to pick the character. It's funny because he tried that with Father, especially what in MKX, and Father used to thrash him with Kodo Khan. It was bad. It got to a point.
Let me tell you how that nigga tried to show me a combo that he dropped and I finished. That's how bad it was. Hey, do you know this combo? I was so insulted. I was so insulted because this is my character. This is my character. I was the only motherfucking Kodo Khan in that motherfucking line. So what the fuck are you doing lecturing me? Nigga, I was one of the only people that could have. I was one of the only people that could consistently beat Javon.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was struggling against the nigga. Because, you know, Katana was legitimately a good character and Javon's good at the game. So, like, yeah, he was tearing people up. But when I got on the sticks, oh, taste the blade of Oshtek. I used to grab that nigga and tell him on your knees.
Oh shoot!
Ray. Listen.
You ever did a mirror match and made somebody like never pick a character again?
I just told the story.
But he just told the story. He just told the story. You
never said he just stopped using that character. You never said that part.
He didn't use the character in the first place. That's the point.
That was the point. He never used the character in the point. That's why we called him a tier whore. Because anybody that was like, because Luigi, before they nerfed him, he was real good. He was like top 5. And he tried using him against me. And I just played Luigi regardless.
Luigi's always been a problem.
I played Luigi regardless of his tier ranking. I just like Luigi. And I bopped him in under 30 seconds. Like, it was bad. Like, and then I told him never pick it up again. There was another time where we was playing Skullgirls and he thought he was hot shit until I literally did a combo while talking to somebody else and like it wasn't even watching the TV, and I did a combo on him and yo, I bopped him so bad. That's because I wanted to show him that you are not fucking with me. So I did the combo. I didn't even look at the damn TV when I was doing the combo because I remember it by heart. That he motherfucking that I made him put down the controller. It was one time where I fucking did a combo and I put the controller down and I got up and I walked around because I knew it was over. And then I yelled from the other end. I said, "Get the fuck off the controller!" Like, I like for real, like, because he had this thing where he would do something and he would look at you. So, like, me and Father told this story. Yeah, me and Father told this story, and there was one time where I uppercutted him, and I got in his face, and I stared at him. And he did, like, when he gets nervous, he like,
nigga, you did not. That wasn't a stare. You glared at that man's soul.
Yeah, I glared at him, and like he tried to look away. I said, "No, don't look that way. Look at me." But Fada beat him so bad he cursed another person out.
Shoot, that sounds like what my son once did me during your Marvel superheroes.
So the point I'm trying to get at, because I know 21 Savage, he was just like I understood what he was saying. Like Drake was, you still like, does it really involve your money? But that was more or less about pride. That whole beef was more or less about pride. If you wonder what he lost pride. Because tell you the truth, a lot of people was looking at Drake real differently. And
Drake still hasn't recovered from that shit.
Yeah, it to a point where like Not Like Us was just everywhere, and then he was doing what people call bitch shit, as in like trying to sue, trying to say them numbers was botted, and all the other stuff, and it was just like, and like none of it was true, and it's like the more and the more he kept fighting it, the more and more people just kept being on Kendrick's side and shit, and it's just like, motherfucker, you lost.
Just take the L.
He couldn't. For some reason, his pride would not take the L, to the point where like
take your seat on that L train and call it a day, dog.
the motherfucker was on. Look, when you have the Grammys, when you have the Grammys and everybody's screaming A minor at the Grammys, and then you go to the Super Bowl and everybody's singing the Super Bowl A minor at the Super Bowl, and then your own pop up show, you play that shit 7 times in a row, and no one got sick of it. It was just like, no, it's the victory lap. That's
The best moment of that whole beat to me, and to me, this was the dagger in the heart. The Super Bowl performance, just Kendrick smiling at the camera saying, "Hey Drake." To me, the heart for me, the Super Bowl performance. That was it. That's what sealed it.
and yeah, there you have it. So I mean, to me, the more of the story, at least for me, is that yeah, sometimes you gotta put a foot in somebody's ass. At least in my opinion, it's like sometimes you gotta put a foot in a nigga's ass sometimes, just to show them you're not fucking with me. I know
What's
I've
that
done.
country song talking about? Know where to hold them, know where to fold them, whatever, whatever. That
Yeah,
don't
you
just
gotta
apply
know
to
where to
card
hold.
games, man.
You gotta know
You
where to
got
hold
to
them.
know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know
Know
when
when
to
to walk.
walk away,
Know
know
when to
when to
run.
run.
You better count your
Count
blessings.
your blessings when you're sitting at the table.
But that don't just apply to card games. Like you said earlier, pick your fights, pick your battles.
Okay. Any last word before we move on to our final topic?
You got to know. Nah, I'm playing.
You got to know when to hold. Know when. Okay. Okay. Last one. Last video, and I wanted to get your thoughts on this because it I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've always had this thing about women being jealous of men friendships because like the women I know can't hold a friendship no longer than a week, and I've been seeing some of the slime shit that they're talking about. A lot of women talk about with men and some shit like that. But I saw this video and I just basically wanted to get your thoughts on this. Hopefully it plays. So hold on.
But men like men with money too. That's why when you're with your big homie who's paying the tab every single night y'all go out, you do anything he say. So if your girl isn't doing anything you say, what that mean? You need more money. You're clearly not paying for everything. She still gotta think when she with you, and she don't like that. She not in her soft girl era. But when you with your rich homeboy, you in your soft boy era. Cause men with money are fun. They'll put you in a hotel and just leave you there. They'll be like, yo, I'm out. Drink what you want, order what you want, and it's all on his bill, and he don't even care because that little hotel money ain't shit to him. I don't know if I lived in Miami too long, but guys will invite you and your friends to dinner, run up a $1,500 bill, and they didn't even talk to you. They talking to their homeboys. They don't make women feel like we owe them something just because of an expensive dinner. That's how rich niggas move. We like rich men. When you don't have to think around a man, that is sexy. That is sexy to us. We don't want to have to think about shit. We don't know how bills are getting paid. We don't know where we're going next. We're just going. We're doing whatever this man says. So if you find that your woman has an attitude all the time and don't listen, it's because you don't got enough money. She still gotta be in survival mode with you, and that is sad, baby. And let's just be fair. Men with no money are grumpy and mean. Nobody wants to be around your grumpy ass. And lastly, the main reason why women love men with money is the same reason why niggas love men with money. Fucking leeches.
I come to the panel. Thoughts?
All I heard was chirp, 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 tweet, 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 chirp, chirp.
She a
That
bird.
bitch sound like freaking Riley from the Boondocks.
She a bird. She a bird. Father. She a bird.
Nigga, she a falcon, she a hawk, she a eagle,
No, she's
she
not
a
even one of those birds. Those are too majestic. She's she's a
God
little
damn it,
mature, but
Dion, she's a damn bird. Damn it. I'm naming birds.
those are big birds. Those are majestic birds. Those are pretty birds.
That's still bird.
She's more like
The
a
bird is the
pigeon
word. A bird. Bird is the word.
but anyway, first of all, like I said, I hate while she was talking to me, she sounded like Riley from the Boondocks. But there is some slight truth to parts of what she said. One of my favorite quotes from Jay-Z kind of applies to some of what she said. You don't know who your real friends are until y'all both got something.
I just think
You
she
know?
sound weak. I just personally think she sound weak as hell with all that shit. Your woman not respecting you because you don't make enough money. All right, then, nigga, go fucking find Daddy Big Bucks then.
But then this speaks on a bigger issue. If you ask me, and I think we spoke about this before, how men are often measured by like, oh, what they have and what they can provide, and not who they are as people.
Which is
I
why
think
the
this is
ancient men will always win. You know how easy it is to make money when you ain't shit?
because you're down to do anything.
You down to do motherfucking anything. If you want a partner like that, I can't help you. That nigga gonna bop you upside the head for talking crazy to him, and you gonna cry in a motherfucking Bentley because it's a Bentley. Nigga, go suffer away from me. I don't know why you gotta come to the internet. I gotta hear that babble. And this is why I say if I ever get money, like if I ever get serious money, I'm fucking disappearing. You will never see me again.
I look. Bird is the word. But okay, I want to say this because there's a couple things that expose herself. She was just like, one man could leave you in a room and then like be all day with his boy. That means you're boring. If I drag you along and like basically, and I can have much a better time with my boys than I can with you, you're boring. Plain and simple. Like you're boring, and I'm pretty sure you're only there for me to smash. So therefore, he probably don't even look at you as a person. He's just probably just something to smash and dash. Which for some reason
Personally, you
y'all
don't
take that
interest
as a
me.
flex, and it's not a real
You ain't
flex.
nothing.
What'd you say, Dion?
If there's nothing interesting about her as a person, I'm not even going to want the sex. The fuck?
Look, but
Because
even
I figured if her personality is just about her.
but this is what I mean though. It's just like I've to me, I've always said this: women are jealous of men friendships because for some reason we don't have to like have we just be cool with each other. Like
Women don't
this,
have friends. Women have competition.
yeah, we don't really complicate stuff. We just friends with each other, and then we're just real cool. How we just associate with each other. Yeah, there's some fuck niggas that sometimes get into our circle. We get them out. Yeah, there's some weirdos in our circle that we kind of like push to the side. Yeah, but most of the time when we just meet each other, we cool. Like we got some. We respect each other, and that's another thing. We do respect each other. And I've been the big homie where I paid for people's shit. And I've also been the person that I didn't have a dime to in my name and someone to pay for me, and I've been very grateful and some shit like that. Men
Yeah.
reciprocate. So at least when you say, okay, if you're going to
Yeah.
do this, I got you. Okay, whatever you need, I got you, and they will do it
Me,
because
bruh. Me and Ray pay for each other all the time.
right.
Oh,
And I don't hold O's to him. It's just oh yeah, you did this or no. It's like I got you. The whole time when I was in AI, it was just like I damn near half the time I damn near fed the fucking lounge. I didn't expect no one to owe me shit. It was just like we all here. I'm cool with everybody. It's just like all right, let's just have a good time and some shit like that. Sometimes when men do stuff with their boys, it's really to have a good time. We're not trying to. And that's mostly it because that's all we try to expect. It's just have a good time. Um, but I one of these days I say this all the time. I says I would love for us to go into a zombie apocalypse. That way, money is just obsolete, and then like, what is your value in now?
yeah, a situation where you can really see like who's who.
Yeah, it's just like okay, do
It
you
don't
know how to
necessarily
grow
have to
food?
be just like that, but like just a situation that would definitely expose like who the real motherfuckers are and like who's who the leeches are basically like homegirl said, but you know
Yeah, yeah, and it shows it's like okay, you can't buy me. It's like, and then even then, it's like, what do you do when you can't buy my fucking loyalty or dignity or something like that? Because again, like most of the times where a dude, especially like I said, when someone done paid for me, we done been through some shit together. We probably like we don't have a friendship that's been longer than most people been alive or some shit like that. Especially with men, we stay friends with each other for the longest. It's like we know how to be friends, and I see this for women all the time. But it's just like it to me. It's just like women don't know how to be friends with each other. It's- they kind of want the female camaraderie that we have, but they don't know how to do it. But a lot of you women use each other.
they're too busy in competition with each other. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. Like
But
like Al Bundy once said, do not try to understand women. Women understand women and they fucking hate each other.
oh yeah, but even then, I think. But like I said, yeah, I've always said that women are jealous of male friendships. It's just to me, and that's the epitome of women being jealous of a man friendship. If you go to say all that shit, like you like in any of y'all all of a sudden stumble on it, y'all, I'm gonna look at y'all like, congratulations, y'all done earned it. I was like, that nigga worked for his shit. If all of a sudden y'all just stumble on a big point of money, it's just like it's that's the Lord blessing you. There's no other way. It's some shit like that. And then most of y'all are working. We are working men. The thing is, like, I don't like Mr. I don't there was this content creator. His name is Mr. Let Go, and he said like sometimes these women are like little kids, and I don't want to have that rhetoric for a grown ass woman, especially a grown ass woman that's got college degrees, but some of y'all do act like little kids. Not saying all, but there is a minority of y'all that do act like little kids when it comes to situations like this. And it annoys me because, like, you guys don't know you guys are loud, you're wrong, and like Father said, y'all just be chirping for no fucking reason. And it's just like, y'all, I feel like sometimes y'all ruin it for other people. And then y'all the ones giving bad advice, and you wonder why single people be keeping other people single. So that's all I gotta say about that. Any last words before we move on to our final thoughts? All right, the bird is the word. All right, we're gonna get into our final thoughts, and we're gonna start with you, Dion.
Before you go, I did have a final word.
Oh, go ahead.
Baba uma mau mau, baba uma mau mau, baba uma mau mau, baba uma. Like, bruh, nah, but for real, like, it's just there are those who do and there are those who don't. And a lot of y'all niggas don't want a relationship. You want a sponsorship. You want somebody with a lot of money so that you can forget about how much of a shithead you are because that nigga bought you a car to cry in and a motherfucking closet full of clothes so that you can hide your self-esteem. That's why you want a nigga with money. I see right through you.
Woo. 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 I like that. I like that.
Oh.
Oh shit! Terrence Crawford has officially retired from the sport of boxing. Goddamn. Good, good job, bud. But go ahead, Dion. Final thoughts is on you.
Hey, temperature dropping out this bitch. I hope y'all bundling up. That's all I would say.
Okay.
I
Father is
ain't
on you.
really got nothing.
Father is on you.
Um, I ain't really got no final thoughts except, peace and blessings to everybody. And, I hope things go in your favor. That's really all I got. Love y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say this. I'm sick of you niggas trying to kill shit before they fucking get into fruition. Like, let shit, give shit a give shit a chance before you chastise it. That goes for movie. That goes for media. That goes for any type of entertainment. And just like I would at least with y'all like give it a chance before y'all chastise it. I think we getting to a point to where it's just we're looking at shit and we're calling it bad before we even see the product or some shit like that. And it's really like getting real bad. And it's like it to a point where it's just like I see why people don't even do previews no more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me just me being maybe it's just me being optimistic about seeing shit, but it's just like I said, that Street Fighter joint, I was kind of excited to see that. The Mario movie, I know nobody's been shitting on that Mario movie, but what the Mario Galaxy shit, that looked good. But it's just like let the shit let us let them show us the product before we fucking judge, and then at least look at it and give our review. Hell, even try it. I would say tell people even try it, like, and let it be your own opinion, not someone else's opinion. Let it be your own opinion because someone else could say it's bad, but they don't really know why it's bad. So you yourself should try it to see if you like it or not. Cause I done had many debates on that, and that shit gets on my nerve. That shit gets on my nerves. It's just like, how can you call something bad that you never really tried? But that's just me. I stop killing shit before it fucking gets into fruition. I would like to thank the panel for jumping on as usual. I would like to thank all y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. Um, this is You Know What? Let me just say podcast, and we are signing out. Peace.